So you think you know islands, palm trees, sandy beaches, the usual tourist traps. Waiheke Island, just a quick boat ride from Auckland, New Zealand, might surprise you. It's got the beaches, sure, it's got the sun most of the time, but it's got something else, a vibe, a pulse. It's a place where city stress melts away the second you step off the ferry. People here, they move a little slower, they smile a little easier. Maybe it's the sea air, or maybe it's the promise of what's waiting around the next corner, probably involving a good glass of wine and something delicious to eat. This island, it's a haven for artists, for writers, for dropouts, and increasingly for people who just love to eat and drink well. It's not pretentious, not in the way some foodie destinations can be. There's an earthiness here, a connection to the land and the sea that you can taste in every bite. The journey to Waiheke starts before you even set foot on the island. It begins with the ferry, 35, maybe 40 minutes from downtown Auckland. Enough time to leave the concrete jungle behind. Enough time to feel the city grime wash off you with every salty spray. You see the skyline shrink in the distance. Good riddance for a while. The Hauraki Gulf opens up, islands scattered like forgotten jewels. Rangitoto's volcanic cone stands guard. This isn't just a commute, it's a transition, a mental reset button. You're heading somewhere different, somewhere better, at least for your taste buds. As the ferry cuts through the choppy water, you start to feel it, the anticipation. What culinary adventures await? You've heard the stories, the legendary wineries, the restaurants tucked away in olive groves, the fresh oysters plucked straight from the surrounding waters. Your mind starts to wander. Waiheke's food scene isn't a one-trick pony. It's not just about fancy winery lunches, though those are certainly a big part of the appeal. This place is a culinary Wild West, a delicious free-for-all where anything goes as long as it tastes good. You want fine dining with starched white tablecloths and a wine list thicker than a phone book, you got it. You want a rustic pizza cooked in a wood-fired oven, eaten at a picnic table overlooking the vines? No problem. You want fish and chips wrapped in paper, eaten on the beach with sand between your toes? Absolutely. The variety here is staggering for an island of its size. It's a testament to the creativity and passion of the people who choose to make their living feeding others here. They're not constrained by tradition, not entirely. There's a willingness to experiment, to fuse flavors, to take risks. You'll find sophisticated European cuisine, vibrant Asian-inspired dishes, and hearty, down-to-earth Kiwi fare. Sometimes all in the same place. It's a melting pot, but one where the individual ingredients still shine. You can't talk about Waiheke food without talking about the wine. The two are inseparable, like a dysfunctional but ultimately loving marriage. The island is dotted with vineyards, more than 30 of them at last count. And many of these wineries aren't just churning out award-winning Syrahs and Chardonnays. They're home to some of the best restaurants on the island. Places where the food is designed to complement the wine, and the wine elevates the food. It's a beautiful symbiosis, a match made in culinary heaven, or Valhalla, if you prefer. These winery restaurants are often stunning, perched on hilltops with panoramic views of the vines, the sea, and the distant Auckland skyline. Think long, lazy lunches under the sun, a gentle breeze rustling through the olive trees, the kind of experience that makes you want to sell your apartment in the city and move here immediately. Places like Mudbrick, with its romantic gardens and Tuscan-inspired buildings, or Cable Bay, sleek and modern, with art installations and views that'll knock your socks off. Tantalus Estate, another stunner, with its brewery and sophisticated dining. These aren't just places to eat, they're destinations. Section 5. The kitchen brigade's faces behind the flames. Behind every great meal there's a story, and usually a slightly crazed, overworked, passionate chef. Waiheke is no different. The kitchens here might have better views than your average city dungeon, but the pressure is still on. The pursuit of perfection is relentless. These chefs, they're not just cooking, they're artists, craftsmen, and sometimes, let's be honest, a little bit nuts. But it's that passion, that drive, that transforms simple ingredients into something extraordinary. They are the unsung heroes, the faces behind the flames, making the magic happen plate after plate. Take a place like the Oyster Inn in Onaroa. It's more than just a restaurant, it's an institution. The chefs there, they understand the sacred duty of handling fresh seafood. They treat those oysters with the respect they deserve. Simple, fresh, letting the natural flavor shine. Section 6, Island Bounty, straight from the source. Waiheke isn't just a pretty face, it's a fertile land. And that fertility translates directly to what ends up on your plate. The local ingredients here are a big part of the story. We're talking about things plucked, picked, or pulled from the island itself, or the waters immediately surrounding it. This isn't about trucking stuff in from miles away, it's about celebrating what's right here, right now. The chefs get it. They build their menus around the seasons, around what the local farmers and fishermen can provide. It means fresher food, better flavor, and a true taste of place. Oysters, of course. Tamatuku Bay oysters are legendary. Plump, briny, with a clean, metallic tang that tastes like the ocean itself. You can get them shucked fresh at the farm gate or served up in style at the island's best restaurants. Then there's the olive oil. Waiheke has a thriving olive growing industry. Section 7, That One Meal. Stories from the island table. Everyone who visits Waiheke and cares even a little about food comes away with a story. That one meal, that perfect dish, that moment when everything just clicks. For me, it wasn't at the fanciest joint, though I've had some stunners there too. It was a simpler affair, a small family-run place, a bit off the beaten track. We'd heard whispers about their lamb. Slow-roasted Waiheke lamb, of course, the kind that falls off the bone if you just look at it sternly. The air was thick with the smell of rosemary and garlic. My expectations were, shall we say, cautiously optimistic. We sat outside on a slightly wobbly wooden table overlooking a rambling garden. The sun was setting, painting the sky in those ridiculous over-the-top colours that Waiheke seems to specialise in. A bottle of local Pinot Noir was breathing on the table, the kind of wine that's robust enough to stand up to rich meat, but still has a bit of elegance. The anticipation built, then it arrived. A platter groaning under the weight of the lamb, surrounded by roasted root vegetables, glistening with their own juices. Section 8, Beyond the White Tablecloth Real Island Grub. While the vineyard restaurants and fine dining spots get a lot of the glory, and rightly so, there's a whole other side to Waiheke's food scene. The everyday eats, the real island grub, the places where locals go for a good feed without breaking the bank or having to put on a clean shirt. This is where you often find the true heart of a place's culinary identity. It's in the bustling cafes, the quirky food trucks, the local markets, and the unpretentious takeaways. Don't overlook these gems. They're an essential part of the Waiheke experience. Onaroa, the main village, is a good place to start. You'll find bakeries turning out incredible pastries and artisan breads, perfect for a morning coffee and a bite before hitting the beach. There are cafes serving up hearty breakfasts and brunches using those same fantastic local eggs and produce. Section 9. The verdict, get your ass to Waiheke. So, what's the final word on Waiheke Island's culinary delights? Is it worth the hype? Is it worth the ferry ride? Is it worth your precious vacation days and hard-earned cash? In a word, absolutely. This isn't just some over-marketed tourist trap churning out mediocre food for undiscerning palates. This place is the real deal. It's a genuine food lover's paradise, a small island punching way above its weight in the culinary ring. From the high-end winery restaurants to the humble beachside cafes, there's a commitment to quality, to freshness, and to flavor that's truly impressive. It's the combination of things that makes Waiheke so special. The stunning natural beauty, for sure, the laid-back, unpretentious vibe. The world-class wines that flow like, well, wine. But ultimately, it's the food that will keep you coming back. Food that's rooted in the island's incredible local bounty. The fresh seafood, the exceptional olive oils, the seasonal produce. Food that's prepared with passion and skill by chefs who genuinely care about what they're doing. It's a place where you can truly taste the terroir, the sunshine, the sea air. This isn't a place for a quick 10-minute culinary tour, despite what I might have promised. You need time here, time to explore, time to linger over long lunches, time to chat with the winemakers, the chefs, the producers. Time to discover your own favorite spots, your own that one meal moments.